Steno peeps, welcome back to a brand new dictation. Today we're doing some Q&A. This is going to be between a witness and an attorney centered around a larceny/shooting. So set your speed controller. I'll be speaking in a lower voice for the attorney and a higher voice for the witness, and let's get started. Good morning, Mr. Miller. Can you please state your full name for the record? My name is John Andrew Miller. Thank you, Mr. Miller. What is your occupation? I own a convenience store called Miller's Corner, located at 145 Elm Street, Springfield. How long have you owned this store? I've owned it for about 5 years now, since June 2019. Can you describe the events leading up to the incident on September 22nd, 2024? Sure. On that day, I was working my usual shift, which starts at 8 a.m. It was a busy Saturday morning. And when did the incident occur? The incident happened around 10:30 a.m. Who was present in the store at the time? There were a few customers, including a woman named Sarah Jacobs and a man named Tim Dawson. Did you notice anything unusual about the customers that morning? Yes, I noticed a man hanging around the entrance looking nervous. He had a baseball cap pulled down over his eyes. Can you identify this man? Yes, I believe it was Michael Turner, the defendant. Did you interact with Mr. Turner at any point during your shift? Yes, he came in around 10:15 a.m. to buy a pack of gum. What did he look like when he entered the store? He was wearing a dark hoodie and jeans. He looked somewhat agitated. After purchasing the gum, did you see him leave the store? Yes, he left approximately at 10:18 a.m. What happened after he left? A few minutes later, I heard a loud noise that sounded like a gunshot. Can you describe what you did when you heard that noise? I immediately ran to the front of the store to see what was happening. What did you observe when you got to the front? I saw Michael Turner outside, and there was another man on the ground bleeding. Can you identify that man? Yes, it was Tim Dawson. He was shot in the leg. What actions did you take at that moment? I called 911, reported the shooting. I also checked on Tim to see if he was conscious. Did you see anyone else involved in the incident? Yes, there was a second man, but he was running away toward Maple Street. Did you get a good look at the second man? Not really. He was wearing a mask and was moving too fast for me to see clearly. Were there any security cameras at your store? Yes, we have cameras that cover the entrance and cash register. Did the police review the footage? Yes, they did. They came in shortly after the incident to check the cameras. What did the police ask you during their investigation? They asked about a sequence of events, the people I saw, and whether I recognized anyone. Were you able to provide a description of Mr. Turner to the police? Yes, I described his clothing and mentioned he had bought gum just before the incident. How long after the shooting did the police arrive? They arrived about 5 minutes after I called, around 10:45 a.m. What happened when the police arrived? They secured the scene, attended to Tim Dawson, and began interviewing witnesses. Did you provide a formal statement to the police? Yes, I gave them a detailed statement about what I saw. Did you ever see Mr. Turner again after that day? Yes, I saw him at the police station when I went to give my statement. What was your impression of Mr. Turner at that moment? He looked worried and was talking to a lawyer. Did you ever discuss this incident with Mr. Turner? No, I didn't speak to him directly. Did you know Tim Dawson prior to the incident? Yes, he was a regular customer at my store. Can you describe your relationship with him? We'd occasionally chat, but we weren't close friends. After the incident, did you feel safe in your store? Not really. It was quite unsettling knowing a shooting occurred just outside. Did you make any changes to your store after that day? Yes, I installed additional security cameras and hired a security guard during busy hours. All right, that's a wrap on today's Q&A. I'll see you on the next dictation.